Hi guys, I'm Lady Denely, and I am a metal trader. And specifically, I trade gold. And as a full-time trader, I'll show you how much I have earned this January and February. So this is my trading journal. And for the month of February, so far, today is 27. Wala pa akong trade today. But today is our last day of trading day bago matapos ang buwan ng February. And so far, this February, we were able to generate a total of $40,980. And so far, nakikita niyo yung mga winning streak natin. First straight 2 weeks. Grabe, sobrang wala tayong mga talo dyan. Onti lang yung mga trades natin, yes, but at least, di ba? Puro mga consistent, profitable tayo so far. And if we will be converting this 40,980 to peso, 40,980, we were able to generate this February ng 2,362 pesos. And if we're gonna be checking our January, we were able to generate 115,607, 5,607. So we were able to generate 6,665 this January. And it may look too good to be true or overwhelming. Parang it's something na you wouldn't believe. But to tell you guys, I was like that before. Hindi ako naniniwala na, may kumikita sa trading. But now that I'm currently experiencing it consistently for the past ilang years na din, kasi I've been in that trading industry for 6 years, though yung mga unang taon, syempre, hindi profitable. But right now, na na-manage ko na yung emotions ko, na-practice ko na yung strategy ko, na-master ko na rin siya. And syempre, nandiyan na rin yung disiplina. Then, nakita ko na, possible pala talaga. That is why I'm so eager to share it with you. Kasi itong information na to could actually change your situation. So yesterday, we just started a brand new series about trading psychology playlist. And ngayon pag-uusapan natin, ano yung isa sa mga reasons bakit talaga ang tingin nila sa trading is sugal or parang may kita mo siya na parang, maa-addict ka lang dyan, na tila ba parang scatter. Let's talk about something that most traders don't admit. Not the strategy, not the entry model, not the risk management, but the chemical addiction behind the screen. Because sometimes, hindi ka naman addicted sa profit eh. Addicted ka sa dopamine. So pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung dopamine na yan? Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. It is the anticipation chemical. Kumbaga ganito siya guys, yung nafe-feel mo every time, say for example, ninigarilyo ka. Hindi on the actual na nagyosi ka na yung mafe-feel mo na relief eh. Prior that, yun yung nafe-feel mo na parang excitement, na naghahanap ka, hindi ka mapakali, gusto mo siyang humihitin. Kapag meron kang pinost, yung pakiramdam na parang ilan na ba yung likes, ilan ba yung magla-likes, magti-trending ba to, hindi yung after nag-trend siya. It is something that is being released in your brain when you are expecting a reward, you are anticipating a win, when you're chasing an uncertainty, when you are actually checking something that might give you good news. Yun ang dopamine. And guess what trading is? A perfectly engineered dopamine machine. Yun ang trading. So every tick niyan, every candle niyan, every notification niyan, every PNL fluctuation niyan, yung brain mo nagla-light up yan. Chung, chung, ganun. So lang ngayon, explain natin neurologically why trading feels like gambling. Ganito kasi siya guys, yung brain circuit natin pag nasa casino tayo, is nag-a-activate siya kapag nag-trade din tayo. Kasi ganito guys, yung mga unpredictable na reward, yan yung mas nakakapag-create ng parang stronger dopamine kaysa dun sa mga predictable na mga rewards. That is why dun sa mga slot machine, same mechanism yung umaandar whenever we trade. So, kumbaga in simple words, if you win every time, yung dopamine mo, nagda-drop siya. So, ayaw ng brain mo lagi na nanalo. So, if you win randomly, yung dopamine mo mas nag-explode siya, mas na-excite siya. So, here sa trading, you don't know if this trade will win. You don't know if the price will reverse. You don't know if yung news na to will spike it or will drop it. Yung uncertainty is what actually hooks you. And yung brain natin, he loves maybe. Maybe mananalo ako, maybe matatalo, maybe, di ba, alam mo yun? Kaya mapapansin mo about yourself, you're not really actually upset about your loss. You're actually upset because the game has already stopped. No open positions, no volatility, no emotional rush. So parang yung feeling mo na empty, ang tawag doon is dopamine withdrawal. So when you overtrade, when you revenge trade, you jump from time frame, it is often not because of strategy failure. it is because yung brain mo gusto niya mag-stimulate. So ngayon, kapag nagkakaroon ka ng losses, nag-i-increase yung stress hormones mo, which is yung cortisol. So ito yung nagpo-push na magkaroon ka ng mga impulsive behavior, impulsive setups, trades, entries. So again, yung dopamine is nag-i-spike siya during anticipation, hindi during reward. That is why the more you scalp, the more you gamble, the more you overtrade, the less satisfied you become. That is why ang ginagawa mo is mag-increase ang lot size, dadamihan mo yung trades mo, tapos tataasan mo yung risk mo. Doon na mamamatay, doon na mag-blow masusunugan yung account mo. Pero don't think na ang tanga mo, stupid mo. Pero kasi hindi mo iisip mo, tanga-tanga ka talaga. Alam ko naman na hindi dapat, pero ginagawa ko pa din. Pero guys, kasi that's how our brain works. And ang kailangan mo lang is awareness. Yun yung pinakamahalaga dito, na aware ka na, ganun pala yung brain namin. So, ito yung dangerous loop dyan. When you place a trade, dyan na mag-start yung dopamine spike. And then, kapag nakita mo na, profitable ka, mas maraming dopamine lumalabas. However, kapag yung trade mo ay nahit ang SL, papasok na yung cortisol, mag-spike na yung cortisol mo. Then you will feel the discomfort. Then you will be placing another trade para ma-relieve yung discomfort na yon. Tapos magkakaroon ka ng temporary relief. And then uulit, repeat. So, yung cycle na yon, yung loop na yon, yun na yung addiction behavior. Kasi it's no longer about money eh. It is about emotional regulation yun na yung nangyari sa'yo. So, ako, personally, syempre na-experience ko rin yan. That's why, kaya ako nga na-share sa inyo siguro to kasi ako rin mismo na-experience ko yan eh. Kasi when I was new in this trading journey, akala ko I was just really passionate. I'm checking the charts 24/7. Check ko Asian session, London session, New York session, lahat ng sessions check ko. Matutulog ako na meron ako open trades. Tapos parang alive na alive ako when the market is moving. And then sabi ko sa sarili ko, this is dedication. Yun, diba? Pero sa totoo lang guys, I was just overly stimulated. Kapag yung market slow, naboboard ako. Kapag wala akong possession, parang na-anxious ako. Pag kinuklose ko yung profit ko na maaga, nagre-reopen na naman ako ng another possession para ma-feel ko lang na nakapag-re-engage ako. Kasi guys, that wasn't discipline. That was dopamine dependency. So, relate guys, relate. Ako nandinaan ako yan. So, ano ba yung mga signs na addict ka na? You have to be honest with yourself. Like, check mo kung ikaw ba to. Number 1, you feel restless kahit wala kang open trades. Tapos nagtitrade ka sa mga lower time frame just for the sake lang na may ma-feel ka na something. Tapos you always check your MT5 from time to time kahit wala ka namang setup. Tapos pag nag-i-increase ka ng lot size after a win just for excitement. Tapos kapag natatalo ka naman, nag-revenge trade ka just to get back on the zone. Tapos yung mga days na parang mas feel mo na alive ka pag merong volatility yung market. So, kapag ikaw to, na-check mo lahat yun, it's not really about the strategy problem. It is more of the nervous system problem. Kasi totoo lang, natutunan ko nito lang, professional trading is actually boring. And that's the point. Nung nag-mature ako as a trader, mas less yung trade, I wait more, I can detach faster, hindi ko na masyado chine-chase yung volatility. And yung mga flat days niya, I accept it. And from there, doon ko na na-realize na parang, okay, nag-stabilize ng dopamine. And ironically speaking, doon pala mas magiging consistent na profitable ka kapag boring na. Kasi guys, mas magiging clear yung setups mo, mas magiging clear yung trades mo, yung positions mo, yung strategy mo kapag yung nervous system mo is kalmado at stable. Hindi during the day sa parang sobrang excited ka. So, ngayon, syempre, alam mo na gagawin mo. Just regulate your nervous system. If you can sit still, even when things are not happening, you can close your chart, your MT5, your MT5 terminal, na hindi ka nag-crave to check it. And you can take losses without, emotional reaction. And I believe that's already the time that you are already trading execution and no longer trading dopamine. So, yun lang guys. I hope natutunan kayo sa part 2 ng ating trading psychology playlist. So, yun lang guys. See you again tomorrow.